vote on it.
Well, this afternoon, we are following a major shakeup that could soon come to the real estate industry. The way that we buy and sell homes just might change if a federal judge approves a settlement against the National Association of Realtors. So the lawsuit claims the NAR conspired to boost agents' commissions.
And 11 Alive's Cody Alcorn is explaining this afternoon how this could all impact the housing market.
Matt LaMarche is a real estate advisor for England Volkers Atlanta, who's quick to point out
everything in real estate is negotiable, from the price to the terms to the closing date to closing costs.
Commissions are how real estate agents make their money, typically paid out by the seller. Right now, on an MLS listing, it shows how much the seller is willing to pay the buyer's agent, on average 3%. But LaMarche says it's never been a standard.
I think the perception is that somehow there was just this major agreement that we all said 6%.
3% for the seller's agent and 3% for the buyer's agent.
There have been norms, if you will, but there's never been a standard that says you have to charge 6%.
The National Association of Realtors recently settled a lawsuit.
And so basically all of this comes down to there were sellers that felt it was unfair that they were paying for the buyer's broker compensation or fee.
If a judge signs off on the settlement.
So you as a seller can pay your seller's broker. You as a buyer should also pay your buyer's broker for their representation.
Decoupling the two sides of the commission. However this plays out, LaMarche says the most important thing is to go into any deal educated.
You know, this is a much more complex scenario and transaction, the largest of most people's lives.
And with someone who has your back.
You know, we're all running our own business, and it's up to us to determine what our value is, but also the results that we're able to deliver.
When you're looking to buy.
If you don't know what you're looking at, and if you don't have an inspection done, as an example, those things could cost you tens, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars in repairs.
All right, so the bottom line here, unless you're going to try and buy a home without an agent, you still are going to have to pay an agent commission. As of today, it comes from the total price that you paid for the home. But if this settlement goes through, you as a buyer will have to come up with that money yourself. And depending on what you and your agent negotiated, it could be quite a bit of money that you come out of pocket, as the average house right now here in Metro Atlanta is sitting around $500,000.